Greetings to all who are listening to this broadcast. Today we are going to read a story about super soil and what it takes to actually plant anything. The soil is a top layer of earth. Plants grow in soil. There are many different kinds of soil. We are going to read to understand the types of soil and what soil is made of. Soil contains many things. When insects, leaves, and twigs die and break down in the soil, they become humus. Tiny bits of broken rock are also found in soil. Soil holds water and air too. The amount of humus, rock, air, and water in soil differs from place to place. Would you find the same amount of humus in all types of soil? How do you know? Would you? It says the amount of humus, rock, air, and water in soil differs from place to place. So differs means that it's different everywhere you go. So you're not going to find the same amount of humus in all types of soil. If someone promised to give you good soil for growing crops, what kind of soil would you be fortunate enough to get? Soil with lots of humus is best for growing crops. All plants need water. They take water in through roots that grow underneath the ground. They need just the right amount of water for sprouting new growth. Too little water is harmful to plants and may cause drooping leaves. Corn is an important crop in the United States. To grow it, it needs soil with lots of humus. How do plants get the water they need? How? Do they use the leaves to get the water they need? What other part of the plant do you think? Let's look for it in the story. It's important to say, oh, there it is. All plants need water. They take water in through roots that grow underneath the ground. Also, they don't use the leaves. They use the leaves to make food and gather sun. But they use the roots to take all the water they need. Remember what happens if they get too much water? The plants drown or droop or they simply die. Deserts are places that get little rain. There's not much humus in desert soil either. Most desert plants have shallow roots. The roots spread out just below the ground to catch rainwater. Cactus plants store water in their stems. How do desert plants get water? How? It says here that they have shallow roots, and the roots spread out just below the ground to catch rainwater. Shallow means they don't go very deep. A creosote bush has waxy leaves that do not lose water in the hot sun. These plants grow well in dry desert soil. Many cactus plants have beautiful flowers. After the flowers have blossomed, they produce many tiny seeds. Blossoms are grown out. What happens after cactus flowers have blossomed? Then you go back to the text. After the flowers have blossomed, they produce many tiny seeds. And if you haven't read From Plant to Seed, the seeds get carried around through animals, wind, air, people, water. Well, not water in this case. Mainly animals. They carry the seeds from one place to another, and these seeds get planted somewhere else. That's how plants grow anywhere you go. There are 3 types of soils. We've actually talked about these types of soils in the past. The top soil has a lot of humus. It's dark in color. It's best for plant growth. It's beautiful and it smells good too, especially if it has all kinds of good stuff in it. All kinds of dead animals, dead plants, all kinds of, well, I like the easier way of saying it. All kinds of maybe animal poop like cow and chicken. Their defecation is pretty good, for soil at least. Clay soil is made of tiny clay pieces. It's sticky when wet, is brown, red, or yellow. You really can't plant much in that soil. Water doesn't go through it and the roots wouldn't catch that much water. Sandy soil has a lot of weathered rock. Feels gritty, is tan or light brown. For sandy soil, the water just seeps right through it. Doesn't even give the roots a chance to swallow some of that water. What type of soil in the chart would be best for growing crops? Write one reason from the text that tells why. One type of soil. Is topsoil good soil for plants to grow in? Clay soil or sandy soil? Remember, clay soil, water cannot seep through it. Sandy soil, water just floods through it. So the best thing to answer would be topsoil. So you would say topsoil, and using the same question, what type of soil in the chart would be best for growing crops? We would say topsoil is the best type of soil to grow crops in because it has a lot of humus. And humus is what plants need, all the beautiful vitamins and nutrients that the plants need to grow. And that's it for this story.